Hello everybody. Welcome to another live stream of Nano Coasters. I'm just going to give it a second for everyone to file in here. For those who do not know, this is the fifth and final Nano Coaster released by Coast Dynamics for Six Flags Magic Mountain. They have, Goliath, Tatsu, um, and X2 in the original release. And then just recently they released the two premiere coasters, which of course is West Coast Racers and Full Throttle. Once we get to the end of the live stream and the West Coast Racers Nano Coaster is built, I will compare it to the rest of them. But as we're getting started, I just want to note that this is noted as the hardest Nano Coaster so far released. Do I know if that's true or yet not? No, but I'll let you know by the end of it. So far, the hardest one has been definitely the Vortex one. But, again, we can compare all that at the end of it. Compare them sizes, because I know this West Coast Racers one is absolutely massive compared to the rest. Hello, Coaster Fusion. Welcome to the stream. But at this time, I'm going to go get started, because I see a lot of people are starting to file in now. Hey, Christy. Christy Modifari, welcome. There's your shout out. But without further ado, you'll notice the beeping in the background. For those who haven't been here before, that beeping is the time-lapse cam, which you will see at some point in the future. The live stream will always stay up. The live stream will always stay up. It will. Hi, 24/7 Coasters. Welcome, everyone. I am starting the time-lapse cam now, and let's get building. Hi, Joshua Hernandez. Welcome. Welcome to everybody. We're all here to have a good time, so if you want a shout out, don't hesitate to ask. If you have any questions along the ways, again, don't hesitate to ask. But here's the thing saying for the nail clippers. I know I've said my stance on that before. So the way this is all laid out, it's on two sides because this is the first time Coaster Dynamics has released. Hold on. First time Coaster Dynamics has released a dueling coaster. So I'm gonna stop the live or the time lapse. And answer. I saw a couple questions. So I saw. Do you play Planet Coaster? Yes, I do play Planet Coaster. I've recently got pretty invested in. Oh, you're right. 24/7 Thunder Road. Yeah, they did do Thunder Road. I take that back. So yeah, they have two dual/racing ones. But I do play Planet Coaster. However, I've been pretty invested in Parkitect right now. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Silverette. One of my favorite YouTubers. Great guy. I've never actually talked to him. I wouldn't mind doing a collaboration at some point with him. However, I think his abilities in these games far surpass mine. It's like, not that I don't think I could have the ability, it's just I don't have the time to gain that ability. He's... which Six Flags, Christy? I see you asked, am I going to Six Flags? I do not know which one you're talking about, though. Okay. Well, any of these peel back? As for Six Flags goes, I know this Six Flags America, eventually, I'm thinking about a trip this summer because I did not stop. Yeah, this is a pain. This is an absolute pain. This is probably one of the worst ones so far. But yeah. I'm planning Six Flags America maybe this year. Great Adventure for sure. But I have not done Firebird yet. I know it's just the conversion of Iron Wolf for Apocalypse. Wow. There we go. So, yeah. Other one, I'm planning on hopefully Six Flags Great America at some point as well. Because I still haven't ridden Goliath. I was there, it's opening year. I missed it by exactly 1 week. I saw a comment, but I missed it. Okay, yeah, by August, I will be doing other things, so I will not be able to be down there as late as August. Um, Especially for the museum, August is an incredibly busy month getting ready for everything, getting restorations wrapped up. Because at the end of September, yeah, the Kobe Bryant. Such a shame. Such a shame. Um, it's like, however, the only thing that's really bothering me with Kobe Bryant's death, though, is I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but news sources are just reporting things without fact checking, and it's hard to actually know what really happened there. So that'd be one thing I would really like to know is what really happened, because I know news sources are just spitting crap out. Because I've heard like 7 or 8 different reports. I get these from the parks. Like this one, I actually contacted Elvis Espinoza over at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and I was able to purchase these straight from the park. From Magic Mountain anyway. Oi. I'm gonna stop this time lapse cam. I need to save footage for the actual thing. I did not just you will have to call them, but just go to the contact information and send the park an email, and they will direct you to the proper person, which again will be Elvis Espinoza. So if you can just email them and ask them, you can probably just ask them for Elvis's email. Great guy. Again, hooked me up with all these, sent out the park maps with it. Man. So, I'm sorry, guys, that this base is taking so long. This is just not an easy one to get out of this, or get off, because there's just so many tiny pieces in the, what, I don't know what you call it, spaghetti bowl of the ride. The nano coasters are 35 normally, or 30 normally, 35 normally. Hershey's are 30. However, if you have Diamond Elite Pass, they are only 15. Somewhere around there, because you get 50% off as a Diamond Elite member, and 10, 15, 20% off as a gold member, something like that. Don't quote me. I know Diamond Elite's 50%. This is gonna be fun. Valley Fair, I'm gonna probably go and say with no, because they don't have much enthusiast market up there, I don't think. That's just my personal opinion, so I don't think they're gonna get these. Hopefully I'm wrong. I'd love to see what was that, Wild Thing and Excalibur. I'd love. Oh, and yeah. What's the wooden coaster there? Because Excalibur is the arrow, right? Yeah. Excalibur is the arrow. So what's the High Roller? High Roller. That's it. Oh, and Renegade. I was thinking more of High Roller before Renegade, but okay. That is finally done. Okay, so now the next part of it is cutting all of this track out. So the only complaint that I think I really have about this, yes, Renegade is the GCI, and I know High Roller is the other one, but I cannot remember who made that. I know it had like weird NAD contraptions. I know it wasn't like straight up NAD or straight up anything. I know it was like oddly modified over the years. Where do I even start on this? Oy, that's a lot of parts. Okay. So I will just start here and work my way through, because this is going to take a long time. Yes, there is a steel curtain nano coaster. There's a funny story behind that. So when the workers were actually putting one together, they accidentally cut themselves on it. And because of that, they pulled it off the shelves and sent them back to Coaster Dynamics. I've noticed a lot of Cedar Fair wooden coasters have way too many trims. Like, the Thunderhawk at Dorney Park's another one of those coasters that just have way too many trims. And I'm probably gonna see a beast comment in here at some point. So yeah, I just use a knife and just hack away at it until they're all out. Nothing too special. I know PTC. Coaster Dynamics says to use nail clippers. However, I find it a pain. Even more so than the knife. So there's one out of a ton of pieces out. Yay. Dudadampa and Anjika. Superman Krypton coaster. I've heard rumors that one will be released this summer. Don't know if that's true, but I've heard rumors. Here's the easy piece. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep these separated into colors because this is an absolutely massive nano coaster. Just in the sheer amount of parts. This is more parts than I think just about any nano coaster so far. Because again, it's 2 tracks, a lot of parts. I know they Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit one, I'm not sure yet. I have not built that yet. I will actually be building that next Sunday. So if you want to tune in next Sunday to see me build the Fahrenheit one, I will. However, of course, that's not this week, though. So I'm sorry that you have to wait another week on that. I just saw a comment about the West Coast Racers. Huh. I did not know. What other ones did Coaster Dynamics have on their website? That's interesting. I'd like to see Coaster Dynamics release more of these, like park-specific ones on their website. However, due to copyright, I know a lot of parks can't. Because legally, they technically... I didn't realize Coaster Dynamics released the Cedar Point ones, too. Yes, there is a Copperhead Strike one. In fact, if I just tip this camera up... Okay, I can't tip it high enough. But right actually behind the filming area is the Copperhead Strike one. That is actually one of my favorites. If you have time after the live stream to go check that out. I actually built that on the beach down in... Hilton Head, down in North Carolina. That's where I actually built that one. That is the only nano coaster I have not built in the state of Ohio. Fun fact. Not that it really makes a difference as to where I build it, but... So that was actually the only reason I have a brand new X-Acto knife. It's because of the Copperhead Strike Nano. Because I did not have any of my cutting equipment with me down there. 2 more. There we go. Okay. So, halfway done with the white. Yeah, I know, like, a big issue has been, though, with the online websites, from what I've heard, is the taxes are pretty high on it for online orders for personal websites now. Don't know if that's true, but just what I've heard. So, there's a few more here. And that should be okay. That's not it. Now it should be it. So let's see. That looks like the second launch. This Helix portion, spaghetti bowl, I don't know exactly what they call it, but I would personally refer to it as a spaghetti bowl because it kind of has that feeling of the Voyage. The Voyage is spaghetti bowl there down at the end. But that tight Helix section where the two are all twisted throughout, that part's going to be a pain. I already can tell. Just from pictures I've seen of it. It doesn't look particularly easy. However, that's the fun of these, right? Getting a little bit of challenge in the making of these. As if there's no challenge, then what's the fun? With the T-Rex, I mean, I'd like to see Parks get the T-Rex, but I don't know how long it'll take for us to actually see one. Because the Raptors, I really don't think have... I seem to don't... Unless I'm thinking of them wrong, I don't think they have that bad a capacity, do they? And they're not the... Of course, they're not the best, but I mean, just because of, like... And especially Steel Vengeance, I don't really think their capacity is a whole lot worse. Just because of how slow dispatch rates are on them. Checking people with stuff in their pockets. Because I know Steel Vengeance doesn't even get 1,000 an hour. I know its capacity is like right around the 900 range. Right now, anyway. Yes, Valley Fair definitely needs a new coaster. They're long overdue. Okay, so halfway through. So we'll get the stay. Okay, there goes the sign. So the sign, station. And something interesting I noticed, which I don't know if anyone caught on to, and I don't know if there's a particular reason for this, but both of the premier coasters at Magic Mountain are both yellow or white. And the only difference between the two is the fact that the second half of this one's yellow. I think the second half. Oh, I just saw another comment that I missed. I would definitely like to see Valley Fair get a Raptor. I think that'd be a perfect fit for that park. Maybe remove Corkscrew for it. I think that'd be a good central point to put a Raptor. Okay, let's see. That's out. That's out. There we go. Is that it? Yep, that's it. So first yellow. Bam. The other thing I kind of dislike with this model, though, is there's, like, no real indication. There's no real indication of inversions too well in this, but to be fair, that's pretty much all of these, or all of the Nano Coasters, so it's not really a surprise. Another thing I kind of wish... Oh, that's going to end badly. Come on. There we go. The one thing I wish they would have done is in that, well, like I was calling it the spaghetti bowl. I don't know exactly what it's referred to as, but the two interlocking helixes. In the Nano Coaster, they don't show that big lattice structure like the real ride has. It just stays the normal Coast Dynamics vertical supports. So I kind of would have liked to have seen those a bit more 3D. But overall, at least we have the Nano Coaster. So I guess I can't complain too much. So is that it? Ah, there it is. And guys, again, as usual, I'm sorry that this is taking so long. I sadly just cannot speed this process up at all. The only way for me to do this, or speed this up, would be me cutting this entirely out before the live stream. I just saw a comment about X2. Honestly, my personal opinion, I don't think they're ever going to refurbish X2. I'd love to see it, but some tells me they'd remove it before they refurbished it again. New soundtrack would be great. I personally love the current soundtrack though. So, but to be fair, it's just a roller coaster. So, yeah. If they changed up to make more money, I mean, I can't really blame them. So, in the end of the day, it is just a business. So, nothing different than a restaurant like changing their menu. I feel. Granted, people definitely get more attached to rides than to a menu, though. Okay, it is out. It just wasn't popping off. This is one big piece. So just set that there. And finally onto the last piece. And my camera is doing something. I have no clue what. Whoa, that's a lot of comments I just looked up to. Launched wing would be an amazing. Like X2, if they were to redo it, I don't see it happening, but I love them. Honestly, I don't really know what they could do to make it better for me. And I think it's pretty much perfect as is, outside the fact it could use a little bit smoothing. And that would be about the only thing I would really change with it. But still, I love the soundtrack. The quotes from, I know Full Metal Jacket's played on the left hill. I know there's some dialogue from that. Let's see, it's what the Beastie Boys, I think, play on it. Of course, Cashmere. But overall, I think X2 is pretty much perfect. Don't mind me just falling over back here. So I'll get this set up. Get this back over here. And, I'll turn the camera back on. We can get to assembling, but before we do anything else, I'm going to look really closely at this thing because this is not going to be an easy build. I've said it once, I'll say it again. This is not going to be an easy one. So first, orient this. Honestly, I don't think they're going to do anything more with West Coast races than what they've done. I know people are hoping on that pit stop, but I have a feeling they're not going to do anything else. They've already done more than I would have expected out of the pit stop, to be honest. Okay. So, it's going to be this piece, I think? No, this piece. So this first one's going to be that piece and this piece, it looks like. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Looks like those two pieces. Yeah, the pit stop really is the Shed 2.0. So we're going to start this back up. This is going to go in like so, right here. Oop, just going to drop that, don't worry. Just going to set this into place right here. Put that in. Take this, set her here. That sits in like that. Goes over, bends over. And then wrap around back into the station. And, well, I should say this is probably more like the final brake run on the station, but you get the picture. Shit. Oops, sorry. No swearing on stream. I apologize. Okay. Okay. And there's the first two pieces in. So I'm going to pause the cam. I'm going to stop the camera between every single one of these because I just want to make sure I have every instruction set up right. Because again, this is not, I can't stress this enough, this is not a simple one to follow compared to the rest of them. Something with a pull-up at the end. It's like a big wave. I think this one. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Remember when? Hey, Rings of Firth. I can't tell if it's this one or this one. Hold on, what piece does this connect to? So this is going to go to a piece that goes over, which, yeah. So I'm going to go with this one. So this one. And then this one, it looks like. That looks like it's swooping too low. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to say it's this one. So, bam. So, the outside. Oh, that sure ain't it. Then is it this one? Well, let me stop the time lapse again, guys. I apologize. This is just confusing. So hold on before I start this time lapse up again. So it goes in, up. Just drop that on the floor, right? That's fine. So yeah, so that is definitely not lining up there. What are the other options of pieces? Did I drop one? Or is this it? So I might be this. That looks way too low though. So it looks like it comes out on an incline. Huh. Down and flatten out. So this is definitely going to be the one that hooks here. Is it the other way then? I was trying that. So let's try it that way. So is it this way? No. Well, then I guess the only other option is this one. Okay, so it's that one. My apologies. Here we go. We can start the stream back up, or the time lapse cam back up, and away we go. And that one doesn't fit either. Does it? Or am I just on the wrong one? That's the right one. This way, maybe? See, that doesn't fit either. So, how is this supposed to fit? Go this way. This is the yellow. Fall to the outside, the inner one. Am I missing something? Because I know it's definitely not that long one, but neither of these two are fitting. That would be why. Okay. There's another hole there. Oi. So this is how this is going to go. Okay. So it's this one, it looks like. And this way. There's another hole that you can't really see too well. You guys probably won't believe me if I said I just got new glasses either, would ya? Okay, so push that in. Bam. 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 Okay, make sure this definitely follows that as exact as possible. Because clearly this isn't going to go together as easy as I hoped or ever expected. So now after that one, do we do the inner white one or do we do the... What a question. So then we do one white one that wraps around, which it looks like this one. It's one that's just a decline. Or incline. It comes out hill. See, it looks like so. Again, let's stop this time-lapse cam, because again, this is weird. So, let's take a look at this. This part here. Ah. Okay. So, this is going here. So bang. So that goes there. Okay. I think we may be back on track because now it goes this one, I believe. No, it does not. And then it's one that trails out and runs over. So, looks like this one. And that finishes high and this one. So this one plunks right in here. There. 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 And there. Just make sure all these are in place. So now that those are in, now I think we do the wraparound one, which is here. So there. Let's just slide in. Phone battery, don't die now. Guys, if the live stream cuts out, I do apologize. As usual, Apple product, yada yada yada. You know the drill. Okay. So there's that piece. Okay, it should be getting easier from here, I think. So now it's just what piece do they? Oh, the wraparound of this. So it looks like this one. So let's see. Is there two like really close? Okay. So yes, it's definitely this one. So bam. There we go. That piece, and bend these together because something tells me we will not be able to. That's about this whole the quote unquote spaghetti bowl of it done. So now we have that. I think we now move on to the corkscrews. Because that's all that done. Oh, there's still one more. The yellow one's not in yet. So what part of the yellow is that? Oh, so the corkscrew of the yellow actually goes over this. That's a good thing to know. So this is gonna connect through. This looks like. So you can cut this hard over. Make sure we keep the curve going all the way to the end. Corkscrew shape-ish. Although, however, I think that cuts harder. So here we go. So there's that in. That. And that. There we go. So there's that one in. So now white corkscrews next. Guys, I apologize if any of you have been asking questions. I'm just incredibly focused right now. So those aren't quite lining up. I'll deal with that off stream though. So now we can go ahead and put the white one in to this extent. Can bend that a little bit into place a bit better. And launch 2 for the white track is in. I think the yellow main leg goes in next. So, there. Do all these lined up. That in there. And that's how long this has been taking me. The perfect timing. The time-lapse cam just ran out of memory. Wonderful. So hold on. Give me a second. Let me see if there's any footage in this thing that can be dumped. Oh, camera. Scroll. Like, is that Wildcat? Yeah, I have all that footage moved over to my computer. So yeah. I can delete that. And I have footage left. Okay. So now, restart this. And we can finish off. So, for the white track, so you get to there. You can put this one in. And of course, little nick in the way so it can't be fully done. Or fully slid into place. So just do a little cut there. So there we go. Slide it down. And there is the color conversion, at least for the first time. So this bent into place. Now take this. Bam. 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 And bam. So in. Not quite in. I'll bend these two to be flush. Okay. And there's that done. The color changes are going to be right in the station, so I'm going to stop the time lapse and restart it so we can finish her up. So, of course, as always, start with the station. I think this one's a little bit wider because of where it's at. So, wow. So, slide that right into place. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, at least I have, the sign. Here's the back. Okay. This is that question right off the bat. And then that back. And there you go. There you have it. After a lot of pain, mentally at the very least, we're here. So now I can stop the live stream cam and answer any questions anyone has. And if the question is, what is the hardest part? I'm just going to say all of it. Okay. Are you going to make the Fahrenheit Nano Coaster soon? You showed the box. Yes, I will be making the Fahrenheit Nano Coaster next week. I just kind of wanted to get to this one this week. I've been really wanting to make this just because of the difficulty level compared to the rest. Again, here's a good overview of it. But yes, I will be doing the Fahrenheit one next Sunday at 6, live stream at normal time. But does anybody want this compared to any nano coasters? I know people were asking. Oh, Coaster Fusion, I think you asked about the Copperhead Strike nano coaster. Here's the Copperhead Strike. So Copperhead Strike, another absolutely massive and fairly complex nano coaster. It's actually bigger than the West Coast Racers nano coaster, which is huge. Here's the only other dual track nano coaster that's been released is Thunder Road. I know I kind of forgot about this earlier. Yes, there is a Fury nano coaster as well. These are all on the Fury shelf, or on the Carowinds shelf. Yep, here's the Fury one. Only one of 3 double-pieced bases of the nano coasters, because Millennium, Goliath over Texas, and Fury all have 2-piece bases because of the size of them. I will compare it to the only other premier nano coaster that I think's been made, which of course is Full Throttle. King's Dominion. Yes, there are 2 King's Dominion nano coasters. Hope you guys can still hear me. I know I'm a bit of distance away from the camera right now. So for King's Dominion, they've released Twisted Timbers and Intimidator. I have both of these uploaded a while ago, so if you want to see the time lapses of those are on my channel. You can just look into the Nano playlist, which I believe should be on the homepage of my channel. If not, you can always just search it up real quick. Just look up i305 Nano Coaster. But does anybody have any more questions before I wrap this up? Because this live stream's already been going on a lot longer. Yeah, Volcano, that was a mistake. I wish that was fixable, but after all the headaches that thing's been giving King's Dominion over all these years, I understand why they got rid of it. And financially, it just wasn't making sense anymore. Any more questions? Any nano coasters anyone wants this compared to? Any ones that you may have that you want to see it compared to in size and height? Because overall, this is one of the shortest nano coasters. Because again, it's just a coaster itself really isn't that big from what I've seen. From videos I've seen, it's pretty close to the ground coaster, and honestly, I don't know how much it piques my interest. Why is my chat not sure? Okay, there it is. Yes, there is a Kingdom Ka and a Top Thrill Dragster Nano Coaster. I will show those in a second, but I saw a question before that. What if Six Flags Magic Mountain did the same thing as Flight of Fear, kept the Terminator pre-show, just removed the Terminator references? Didn't they do that, or am I mistaken? Because I seem to remember Apocalypse had a very similar start out to as Terminator. I seem to remember there was a whole briefing and everything there. I could be wrong, but I remember there being something. Um, okay, it's just a whole new pre-show. But as for the Top Thrill Dragster Nano Coaster, here's the original one. King Ka, I have on the other side of the room. I found it. Okay. Here you go. Here's King Ka. Dragster also has a colored one. I do have the colored one. I did a video on that one. However, I do not have it on me, but if you do want to see it, you can always look up the King Ka video or the Dragster video, because I have the Dragster one in both of those. Universal's not done any of the Nano Coasters, no. Zumanjaro is not on King Ka. I was kind of hoping, but at the same time, I think it looks better without it. Anything else worth noting? I don't know if any of you live in or around Ohio, but Rip Ride Rock would be a pretty difficult one. I think that'd be right up there with this one. But if any of you are in or around the Ohio area, in Northern Ohio, I have a roller coaster museum, and we are doing an open house in early June. Actually, the weekend of Coaster Mania, it will be the Friday and Saturday of that. But yeah, we'll be doing an open house for the museum. 1 hour of building. Oh, 1 hour of building mid-course. Okay, yeah. Mid-course break on the ride really is. But without further ado, I think I'm going to end the stream here. It's been fun, difficult, and this has been, 30 minutes longer than the normal live, or 20 minutes long, something like that. It's been significantly longer than normal live stream. Another video that will be going up soon, if you guys are interested in, is I just recently picked up the original original Connects roller coaster. That one where you have to build the car and everything. So I'm gonna build that, and I'll probably do a video on it. That thing is huge, though. Supposedly, I doubt it's right, but it says it's 6 feet long or 8 feet long. However, I just don't see it being that big, and I don't expect it to be small, but I don't think it's 8 feet long. But anyway, yeah, I'll have that video coming out sometime in the next month or two. I still have a lot of the time lapses to get out. I know the Mindbender one is going up Wednesday. Full Throttle should be going up next Saturday. I'm probably gonna be doing a museum update soon. And then just out of curiosity, who would like to see a Parkitect series? Stormrunner, I'd be willing to bet they'll release eventually. So, okay. So I think I would do Planet Coaster. I'll look into Planet Coaster. I don't know. No, and I've kind of strayed away from Planet Coaster. I'm really, really addicted to Parkitect right now, though, so that wouldn't be a hard series for me to pick up and adapt. I know I'm thinking about bringing back a Roller Coaster Tycoon series. I don't know if I'll just be doing like the old style where I showcase what I've built, or if I'll like build a park ground up like I know I did once in the past. But I only had like 2 followers on that series that were actually consistent, so I don't know if I'll do like a park build up again. I know that was a cool park. I do remember. For the life of me, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember I really enjoyed doing that series. I'm thinking about doing the same with Parkitect, Now, one thing, if I do Park Attack, would you like me to do the campaigns, or would you rather see sandbox building? Because I've already done the first 4 campaigns so far, which I don't mind redoing them. It's fun. The game's absolutely addicting. If you do not have Park Attack, I would highly recommend it. Maybe I'll leave that for a poll on my channel. Um, I know No Limits 2, I want to get more into that too, get more uploading. With that new RMC update, I know I can finally actually like redo some of my RMC concepts from the past. I actually never got to ride Rolling Thunder Great Adventure. I saw the track. I've seen the cars from it since it's closed, but I haven't seen the act. I never rode it. But all right, guys, it's been a nice stream. I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you all for watching. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave comments on videos or just shoot me an email or something. I'll be happy to answer any questions. But thanks for watching the live stream. It's been a good one. And see y'all next time. And again, don't forget, Fahrenheit Nano Coaster 1. Yeah, 1 hour. Whew. It's been a long one. But again, thanks for watching. And see y'all in the live stream at least next Sunday.